Hey everyone, just wanted to go over an update to my DD Blood Mage crit build. I'm going to try to speed through this a little quicker than the last video because it was a little long. I'm going to start with updates to the skill tree because I did change the skill tree around a bit. The big main change is I did some respecking to utilize the weapon set feature of PoE 2 that I hadn't tried before. These red lines are my weapon set 1, and my green lines are my weapon set 2. That's how you can tell the difference of red weapon set 1, green weapon set 2. The difference, weapon set 1 is now an AoE set, so I pick up these AoE nodes and this huge AoE wheel here, dropping the minion life, energy shield, and more crit over here. I could take energy shield instead. Might be a good idea. Single target is pretty much the same as it was. It dropped these two ES nodes and it dropped this fizz wheel. I want to have this back. I'm just only level 87 still. More damage is good for my single target. Also pick up another jewel socket here, and we change the pathing from going up and over to coming across because I need to take all these nodes on both weapon sets because I couldn't take the jewel socket on just one weapon set. And I wanted to get this, so I took this. Great. Target. That's pretty much the updates. Just keep scaling minion life. Oh, I did get new jewels. Increased max life, inflict bleeding on hit jewels. One the top, one here, one down here with the new stuff, and one up here, which just replaced one of them. All of them have over 13% increased maximum minion life and 7% chance to bleed, which gets our bleed chance up there. With the weapon swap too, that means we have to run 2 DDs and they can't share support gems. So these are our 2 DDs setups. In the AoE setup, we have Spell Echo, because the Echo from supported skills have 30% more of area of effect, and just the double cast is nice for the clear. Corpse Conservation is on the clear, because with Spell Echo, I kind of felt like my guys were dying a lot, so I put this on this AoE. Still Magnified Effect and still Ambush. I'm not Uber Lab yet. These are still really nice. Ambush is good for the clear, just so you make sure you crit more consistent. For the single target, we have considered casting. Move that over because we're just trying to scale the hit as much as possible. Right now, I have lacerate in. This is probably going to change to the crit damage, brutal critical or whatever it's called. When I have Uber Lab, just right now I don't, and I don't want to drop my crit by too much, but it'd be more damage to go the other way. Conk effect, we don't care about our AoE. 40% more multiplier is huge, and minion pact, another 40% more multiplier because we don't care about the downside on this one either. This makes our single target crazy. And the way I have it set up is right click is my clear speed skill, and F I have for my single target. Since I don't use it very much, you can have it automatically switches. So you can see my single target, I have 4200 ES, and my AoE I have 36. Automatically switches when I hit the button. Nice and easy. Another quick thing, to have your weapons automatically swap, you have to come into your Detonate dead skills. For example, this is my single target. Come to the bottom when it's extended. Used with weapon set, I have mine set to 2. And for this one, I have it set to 1 for AoE. So it uses the correct weapons and it'll swap appropriately if I use F versus right click. My gear, and let's go over the gear now because I've made some upgrades since then. The wand, 25% chance to not destroy corpses when consuming corpses. I have this in both setups. Both setups weapons are pretty much identical. I think this one makes the build way more comfy. You either need to scale more minions or use the wand, or else your minions are just going to be dead. It's going to be frustrating. I picked up this helmet, Series Disdain. It is very good for our build. That mod gain 32%. It rolls up to 30. You can corrupt for higher. Percent of maximum life as extra maximum energy shield makes our ES go crazy. It's how we have so much. Gives a ton of effective HP. The 17% of damage taken bypasses energy shield in mapping, whereas where I used to die the most, I don't really die anymore. It's pretty much a DR because we get so much healing with our health globes and our overheal that we can utilize both of them at the same time and keep our energy shield high. I have it on a low roll because our damage comes from life 2. Not a big deal. Have that higher. My necklace or amulet, I upgraded it. This is a pretty good amulet. It gives me 30% crit damage bonus, some res, big life, +2 to all minion, which is a huge stat for our minion's life, and energy shield. Pretty much everything you want. I anointed Vulgar Methods to help with the strength bonus and give us a little crit. There's probably better anoints. It's just I had the things to do this and didn't really look hard. Both scepters are the same. +4 minion gems. Minions have increased max life and a minimum of 140 spirit to run all the auras and fruits. The rest of my gear is pretty much life, energy, shield, res, int. Int, you need int for the requirements. It's actually kind of tough. Life, int, res, life, int, res, life, int, res. That's it on all this stuff. Most of it can actually be upgraded still, but it got me cap res for now, so when I upgrade it'll just be moving to chaos res and getting more, yes, better base. I should quality it too. I think that is pretty much all the updates. I'm gonna go in and I have a T15 +1 map prepped. Oh right, one more thing, leveling. People are asking a lot about leveling. I leveled through normal is pretty ass. With Bone Storm, when I got to like Act 3 or whenever you use DD, using Bone Storm to kill the first mob and then DD to chain it works pretty well actually. Cruel was super chill, just DDing through. Bone Storm with the fizz damage nodes, if you take the fizz damage nodes on the tree, actually does quite a bit of damage. I would suggest taking cast speed or it feels really bad. But you kind of annihilate the bosses through Cruel with it, with good damage nodes, and just charging it up and just annihilate the bosses. It stuns them quick, it kills them. I don't know what's better. Leveling might just be tough for this build without doing a major respec and playing like cold. But yeah, if you want to do what I did, go Bone Storm and DD. Sorry, that's my phone. Go Bone Storm and DD. And Bone Storm one mob and then DD. Just chain as much as you can. Get cast speed too. I'll go in and kill this boss and then show you the kind of clear with the two setups. So this is the AoE. You can see the freaking DD is just absolute massive explosion. Pretty much the entire screen. Way nicer. And single target, I'm just gonna run up curse and press F instead of right click. This is an enfeeble map, by the way. I level 80. And you can see when I crit, it does an absolute metric fuck ton of damage, but my crit's only 30% right now because I don't have Uber Lab. This would be way more consistent. The boss would just melt even more. So that's an eye level 80 enfeeble map. I'll show you a little bit of the clear. We'll just go finish this map with the other weapon. You just send your guys in. Everything just kind of explodes. There's a rare. Dies. Just keep. I have my direct minions on middle mouse click. You can do whatever you want. But I just kind of hold it down. Move them where I want. Send them in. They can move while they're getting DD'd. And as you can see, the health and the defenses is also very nice while mapping. Getting hit by anything, everything, not really dodging. I have over 10k effective HP at this moment. Very strong. I hope this video helps anyone who was following the build. I got a few messages in game, so I know a few people were trying it out. I think DD's super strong. I think it might not catch a nerf, kind of like the other abilities were. I don't see anything inherently broken. I think it just scaled a little wrong. So it seems good. It seems fun. The clear's great. The single target's great. The defenses are great. Definitely a great build. Don't sleep on defensives. Dying is just so bad in PoE 2. You lose your map. Sustain's not that easy on your maps. Just play defensively and don't die. Alright, good luck everybody. If you're interested, I could make another video on just tips and tricks I learned from playing through PoE 2 getting to tier 15 maps. Just let me know and I can do that. Feel free to message me in game, Jacob S. I'm going to drop a few kill videos of a few bosses at the end here, but that's it. Thanks.